Hello people, my name is Ziyamullah and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do you know approximately 86% people they fail to achieve success at their workplace due to ineffective communication skills, which means only 14%, 14 out of 100 people are more successful than others at their workplace. Today, we're going to focus upon a very important element which will help you to be more successful at your work. Yes, we're going to talk about 5 simple steps on how you could improve your communication skills and move to the 14% of people who are more successful at work. But before we get into those 5 simple steps, I would like to discuss one of the attributes of people who fall under this 86% of the category. Number 1, do you struggle to express your thoughts and feelings in English? If yes, you do fall under that 86%. Do you struggle to find appropriate words while you speak, which means you don't have a strong vocabulary? If yes, we fall under that 86%. Do you ever get nervous while speaking in English just with the thought that I wouldn't be able to speak and people are going to laugh at me? If yes, then yes, you do fall under this 86%. Do you ever try to translate your thoughts from your mother tongue to English and then speak? If yes, then yes, we do fall under that 86%. But that's okay. That's okay. English is a foreign language for us. That's completely fine. That is the reason we are here today. We are going to implement 5 simple steps which will help you to remove this phobia from your heart and transform yourself from a mediocre English speaking person to somebody who speaks flawlessly well and fluent English. Step 1, believe in yourself, guys. Yes, you heard it right. Believe in yourself. It all starts here. The day you start thinking that yes, today this is where I am, and 6 months down the line, I would be a better version of myself, which means I want you guys to start visualizing a far better version of yourself. Start visualizing yourself as a person who is speaking more confidently and more effectively and more fluently. The day you start thinking this, you will keep improving every single day. But yes, when you start thinking that you are visualizing yourself as somebody who is speaking more confidently, consistency is the key. You need to keep practicing every single day. When I say keep practicing every single day, you must dedicate minimum 30 minutes every single day to this language. When I say dedicate 30 minutes, you have to read a lot. Anything that is in English, whatever you like, whatever domain you are into. If you are a programmer, read about languages, codes, applications, anything, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, anything that you like. If you are somebody who loves, politics, who likes to read about politics, read more, but everything has to be in English. If you're crazy about sports, if you're crazy about entertainment, make sure you read at least 30 minutes every single day. Because this is what it is. We want to make sure that this particular language must get into your subconscious mind. Very, very important. I'm going to give you a simple example. You understand what I'm talking about. Has it ever occurred to you that you were, driving a car and there was this beautiful Kishore Kumar song playing in the background, and you were hearing that song at the same time you were driving, you're focusing on the traffic, etc., etc. And then you park your car, you go back home, and subconsciously you start singing the same song. You did not even wanted to sing that song, but you have started singing that song. Why did that happen? Because that particular song fell on your ears and your brain processed it. That's what it is. Our brain is a super machine, guys. It is a super machine. Whatever you hear, the brain processes and puts it in the subconscious mind. So if you want to, start speaking in English, you need to surround yourself. You need to submerge yourself in this language. For that, you need to watch anything that is in English, listen to anything that is English, and read a lot which is in English. Step 2, start thinking in English. Yeah, I know what you guys must be thinking, that this is something crazy. But yes, believe me, this is one of the best way where you could speak more fluently in a very quick time. How do I think in English? Right? How do I think in English? This is a question that is running in your mind as we. So as I said, you need to submerge yourself. Start thinking in English. So when you start watching a lot of Hollywood movies, right? You start thinking as if you are one of those characters. So what I want you guys to do is that, read, write, speak in English. Submerge yourself. Number 3, start speaking in English. I know many of us may be at a level which is just a beginner's level when it comes to communicating in English. Somebody may be at a level which is mediocre, but we all definitely want to go to the next level, right? We need to climb that ladder and speak more flawlessly. For that, you need to start someday. You know what? If you really want to learn how to swim, we just cannot sit back and, think and, this is what I'm going to do and this is how I'm going to swim. No. If you need to swim, you need to jump into the water. So you need to start speaking in English. Let me tell you that initially you may be really terrible when you speak, but that's okay. You need to start someday. You need to start speaking in English with your friends, your family members, with your colleagues, anybody, everybody. You need to start speaking in English, because what you would do is that the day you start speaking in English, your confidence level will increase. And let me also tell you, do not think what people think about your English, because the day you start thinking कि लोग क्या कहेंगे, believe me, you won't be able to speak English anytime sooner. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. This is what it is. People love to gossip. But if you're part of the gossip and you think what people are going to think about you, you need to remove that thought from your head, from your mind, and start speaking in English. There will be people who will, laugh at you, but that's okay. That's okay. It shouldn't matter. What should matter is how good are you speaking. So start speaking in English, at least 10 sentences every single day for next 6 months. 10 simple sentences. Talk with your friends, colleagues, anybody and everybody. Speak in English. This is which will transform yourself into a better speaker. We all know Virat Kohli, we all know great sports person. They keep practicing every single day. Now, one day Virat Kohli will never perhaps come and say, you know what, I am Virat Kohli, I don't need to practice. He will perhaps get out on the duck next time. But he still keeps practicing. I've heard he practices every single shot for 150 times before the match in the nets. So imagine somebody at a level of Virat Kohli, who is a legend, still practices every single day. Then why not us? Why is Virat Kohli practicing every single day? Because he wants to beat himself. The only person who can change yourself is you. You should stop thinking about others, what others say. You should only start thinking about how you could improve, how you could go to the next level. Next step is Surround yourself with people who always communicate in English. This really helps. Believe me, I came from a very mediocre school. So when I was in, from first standard to 10th standard, nobody in my school spoke in English. So I was like, a completely rookie and raw when I went to the college. Fortunately, my father admitted me to a very amazing college. So I went to the college on day one and I was like shocked, very low on confidence because everybody spoke in English except me. So I came back home and I told my father, you know what? I'm not going to this college from tomorrow. My father asked me, why you don't want to go to this college? I said, what? You know what? Nobody speaks in Hindi there. Everybody speaks in English and I'm not very comfortable. I get really nervous. I get depressed because I don't know this language. You know what my father said? He said, this is the only reason I have admitted you to this college. So there's no coming back. You have to go to this college. And my father gave me a very good advice. My father said, tomorrow you're going to the college and you're making 5 new friends. 5 new friends, not more than that. 5 new friends you're going to make tomorrow. And you need to make sure that all these 5 friends speaks amazing English. Amazing. This is what I did. So I identified 5, good speaking, good English speaking people, friends, and I made friends with them and I started spending some time. You know what happened? I came across a lot of new words which I had never heard before in my life, which means new words fell on my ears. And you know what? Our brain, as I said, is a super machine. Our brain is so curious that whatever you hear it for the first time, we want to make sure that we are very curious to know what exactly is the meaning of this particular word. That's how I started building my vocabulary. Believe me, if you really want to be successful while communicating in English, you need to have a very strong word bank. You need to have a very strong vocabulary. You need to have Shabdakosh. That's what we call in Hindi and Marathi. Because those people who have strong vocabulary never get stuck while speaking. And the confidence is next level because you know many more words than others. So, step 4, surround yourself with people who always communicate in English. Every single office, there are tons of people who speak amazingly good English. Go make friends with them. Spend some time when you're going out for a lunch break. Go out with them. Understand, listen to what they are saying. Process, start using those language, start using those words while you speak next time. And the last but not the least, step number 5, keep practicing, guys. Keep practicing every single day. You need to start, setting goals that, like, let's say it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now. Until 12 in the noon, I must at least know 5 new words in English, or I must at least write 5 sentences in English and use it when I'm communicating with others. Set a lot of short-term goals. Short-term goals can be as short as hourly goals. Set 2 to 3 new goals every single day. That, okay, today I'm going to read 10 news articles in English. I'm going to underline those difficult words which I did not understand while reading that particular article. And then I'm going to go and find out the meaning into the dictionary and start using the word which I learned today. 10 articles every single day. Doesn't take much time. As I said, read anything that you like. I'm not just saying read only this particular domain. Any domain that you're crazy about, but read. Books. Books is a great source. novels are definitely a great source of improving your communication skills. So these are the 5 steps that I would really request you all to start implementing from today itself, because that will certainly help you to go to the next level and improve your communication skills, and at the end of the day, to improve your level at wherever you work. So with that thought, I'll sign off for the day. Thank you so much. And one more thing, please subscribe to my channel for amazing content. Do like, share, and comment. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.